Hi, everyone. This is PHTV4. We are at the library today. I'm Sue Jankowski, and I'm here with Matt Makowski. Matt, thanks for joining us today. It's always good to have you here.
Of course, thank you.
Well, I'm really excited about this because this is like one of my favorite things to say, gizmos and gadgets, because it's just kind of fun. And there we are with gizmos and gadgets right here. Well, what is that? I've talked about it a few times. I know Matt has talked about it a few times prior to this. But today we're going to really have you take a look at what this is, because it's kind of by the stairs going up to the youth and teen center. You may not notice it if you kind of in a hurry and you're looking to use a computer, you're going to get in the stacks and look for a book. So I'd like to introduce you to a great possibility for you. Matt, would you like to explain exactly what is Gizmos and Gadgets?
Sure. So a lot of times some libraries call it Library of Things. We came up with this name, Gadgets and Gizmos, and basically it is like a library, but instead of checking out a book, you're checking out an item or a thing. So we have a lot of educational things. These are divided by different categories. A lot of the educational stuff is more for youth. There's a digital camera, there's different play sets and things. We do have as well, it's a memory kit. So it's for people who are, experiencing dementia, for their caregivers. This one is themed for 1950s, and it's just kind of activities themed around 1950s. It's designed to help kind of, do some brain training, brain exercises, stuff like that. We have a lot of technology things that, like a lot of this stuff it's meant for maybe you want to try something before you buy it. Maybe it's something you only need once in a while. So instead of going out to buy it, you can come to the library and check it out. An example of that is we have like a car code reader. So, the check engine light comes on. You can come check this out, plug it into your car. It'll tell you what's wrong, before you might head to the mechanic. We have Wi-Fi hotspots, a Nintendo Switch, a telescope. So just a wide variety of things. And then we have at the bottom, especially popular in the summer, our recreation category, which is mostly a lot of giant games. So there's Giant Connect 4, Giant Jenga, there's a pickleball set, bag toss. We also, not on this board, but we also lend out tables and chairs. So, graduation time, party time in the summer, those are very popular. Big long tables you can check out and chairs to go around them. So that's kind of the idea behind this, to kind of give people some more options with their library.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's really cool. And the thing is, too, there's something for kids, families, just by yourself if you just want to do something on your own or learn something, outdoor explanation and games, all kinds of games. I like the human torso parts,
Yes.
So we can learn about our bodies, and x-ray, animal x-ray. I mean, there's just so many things. And do they periodically change? Do you add things once in a while?
Yeah, so we have a suggestion card here. So if there's something that you think you would want from this collection that you're not seeing, put in a card, and we do from time to time add things. I know we have a list of things we'd like to add in the future. So yeah, we're always open to suggestions.
I think this is really great, too, if you're a grandparent or an aunt and uncle or something. You've got the relatives coming in, you want the kids to have something to do, but you don't have enough in your house, so you come and borrow a couple things. And are you limited to, you can borrow, one thing at a time?
You can borrow several. It kind of depends. Some things are more popular than others, and that's another thing about this collection. There are no holds on it, so it's kind of a first come, first served thing. So yeah, you can kind of come out and see what we have available.
What's here?
Yeah.
I have another question for you that I don't think is in this area, but I know we have museum passes,
Correct.
zoo passes. That's not up here. How would people go about getting that?
Probably the easiest way to do that, well, we have a lot of people who call and say, do you have this pass available? The Zoo Pass, of course, is the most popular one, but there's a bunch of different museums through, it's called Museum Adventure Pass. We also have something called Explore More Illinois, which has some of the bigger ones like Museum of Science and Industry downtown. You can also go on our website, and in the menu section of the website, you can check out Museum Pass or Explore More Illinois. With a lot of those, you can just request them online, and then we will email you the pass, so you don't even have to come in. You can either show it on your phone or print it out at home, and that's that.
And it's a huge savings. That is really something you want to look into. I used it last year to go to the zoo. It was great. Okay, we're going to leave here right now, and we're going to show you a couple of the gadgets and gizmos. I think I said gizmos and gadgets. Either way, it works. And we'll show you a few of those items right now. Okay, we moved over to the desk, and Matt selected a few things that we're going to show you, so you know like how these things come along. Matt, what do you have for us?
We'll start with one of our most popular items, the mobile hotspot. So what you do to check these out, we were just over at the board. You take one of those tags off the board, you bring it to the circulation desk, and they go and grab it for you. And so this mobile hotspot, I don't know if anyone is not familiar with them. It's basically, it's just this tiny little device.
Okay.
And it is for, if you're going on vacation, if your internet goes out at home, if you can get a cell phone signal, then this is kind of like a cell phone. It, connects up to the cellular network. But if you have a laptop, if you have a game system, something that needs the internet, you hook up to this as you would like any other Wi-Fi network, and this will let you get on the internet. So
Oh, great.
if you're on vacation, in
Yeah.
a camper or something, or you don't really trust the hotel Wi-Fi, or you have someone going in the car and you need to do something, you can use this and get online. So
That's cool, and it comes with the password there, so you don't have to be fumbling around with it.
that's correct. The password, the network name and the password are right taped to the device. It's real. You just hit this button, hold that down to turn it on. It comes with a charger and a little instruction sheet on how to use it, but really, mostly you just turn it on,
And it
connect it, and it goes.
And you're saying that you don't, you can't reserve it. So if it's here, it's here. If it's not, it's
Right,
not.
right.
Okay.
We have 3 of these. There's usually one available. Sometimes during the summer, they're out. But yeah, generally, you will have good luck with getting one. And yeah, they do only work in the U.S. So I know we experimented once with someone who went to Canada. It did not work once you cross that boundary. But
Okay. Got to
yeah.
stay here in the country. Okay, that is a wonderful thing.
yes.
All right, let's see what else you got for us.
Another item is this is a video and audio to digital conversion kit. So this is a service we actually offer here at the library. If you bring in your old VHS tapes, we can put them on a DVD, we can put them on a flash drive. But if you have a little technical know-how and are comfortable doing it yourself, you can check this out and do that same process at home. So
That is awesome, because we all have VHS tapes from yesteryear,
Yes.
that we have. And so you can learn to do it yourself, and also the fact that the library will do it for you. That's amazing. I didn't know that.
that is true, yes. So this is, it's pretty cool. We just got similar, something that will take film, like if you have some film negatives, run that through, it'll turn them into digital images.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is checked out at the moment, but
Oh, yeah.
it's
That you
it's
have that
pretty
too.
cool. Yeah,
Cool, because, again, from yesteryear, we all have those negatives that you're thinking, well, what am I going to do with these?
That's right.
Now you know, you have something you can do with them.
yeah. And then this is for the kids, or I guess anyone who is a bug enthusiast. But some of these are bigger items. They'll come in these plastic tubs instead of the smaller cases. But this is a bug catcher type thing. So it comes with a little bug house,
Cool, fun,
a net,
good.
this little bug capture thing with, it's kind of got
A little
a
magnifying,
magnifier in
uh-huh.
there, a magnifying glass, and of course a book about bugs, the Ultimate Bugopedia, so you can identify what you've captured and learn facts about it. There's also little like flashcards with bugs and things on them. So that's an example of one of the more educational toys that people can check out.
That is really fun too, because, kids love to run around and capture bugs, and then they'll know what it is. And it's a good thing, keeps them busy for a while, and then if they really love it, you can go ahead and buy your own and keep it at home. But this might be the kind of thing, the perfect thing, where it's kind of like, we have an afternoon, we can do this, we can go out in the forest preserve and have some fun there. That
That's right.
sounds great.
Yeah,
Well, thank you, Matt, for showing us those things.
my pleasure.
So don't forget, you can come here, kind of read all the things that you might want to have, and check one out. Sounds like fun. So we're going to talk about a few more things before we go today. I was thinking about, Matt and having a lot of knowledge about the things that are happening here, and the Public Service Department has so many wonderful programs. How does he come up with the programming? Because I know there are so many of our patrons come and utilize. How do you get your ideas for these things?
So, there's a couple different ways. A lot of times with these programs, libraries kind of share, I guess. So sometimes I'll see another library is at a certain topic or presenter, and then I'll look into that. I'm in a couple different groups of library programmers from around the region. So we'll all meet every quarter and just say, okay, here's what worked, here's what maybe didn't. Maybe stay away from this presenter. And sometimes, we'll get an idea and reach out to an expert about it. So, usually we try to get someone local from Trinity or Moraine, and if it's like a scholarly thing, say, hey, do you have any professors who might want to come out and talk about this topic? Sometimes we reach out to the Park District to see if there's experts on, different sports or outdoor activities. And, yeah, we just try to find someone who's knowledgeable on the topic who can come in and talk about it.
Well, it really works, and that's nice. You have like a little network that you can use, so you're not having to, go through the internet and constantly be looking for someone or something.
Right.
Also, I talked about this a little last time, and you got it in your page turner, but I'd like to just revisit what Canopy is, because this is such a wonderful opportunity for everybody who is interested in getting some additional programming on their TV to get that. So explain for us what Canopy is. Does it cost anything? Is it difficult to do? And is it going to be interesting for the people?
So Canopy it's a streaming service. So it's like Netflix. But it's something the library it's a subscription the library purchased. And right now, the way it works is everyone who goes to Canopy registers an account. You select your library name, you put in your library card number, and then you're able to get in, and it's just, I think there's thousands of things you can choose to watch, from movies to documentaries, TV series, and the way it works is each patron, each library card gets 25 tickets per month to use. So
They're like virtual tickets.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so a movie usually costs 2 or 3 tickets. A TV series, because it's longer, maybe 4 to 5. So, you can watch however many things you want per month that fall within that category of tickets. And you can watch it, you can do it there's a Canopy app on phones, iPhone, Android, whatever, your tablet. You can watch it on your laptop or your computer from the web, but you can also download it for your TV. So if you have a smart TV, if you have like a Roku device or an Apple TV, an Amazon Fire Stick, there's an app you can download, a Canopy app, and then you can just watch it right on your TV.
And
So-
it's not difficult to do, but I bet, they're so good about helping us through some of these things. If they're struggling, they could ask you a question or kind of walk yourself through it.
Correct, yeah. We just got this in January, so we've had a few people come through and say, how do I do this? And it's pretty easy. We're able to walk people through it over the phone, or, if they have their device, we can help them put it on
Okay.
there, so.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to that. Is there any, I know we have, we're talking about March at this point, so is there something special you'd like to mention for some of the adult events coming up?
Sure. So in March, we have a few interesting programs. We have, of course, March, we like to have some Irish-themed events. So we have returning the musicians from the Irish Music School of Chicago, who they're always, people love them. So they're coming back. Didn't quite get them for St. Patrick's Day. We have them a week later on the 24th. But
Everybody
still
will
the season.
still be
Right.
in the mood, that's fine.
Right, so we have them, and then actually the 26th we have another concert. We're calling it Music Week. It's a guy named Dave Martin, and he's a storyteller and singer-songwriter, and he kind of specializes in songs about the Midwest, and they're kind of humorous and poignant. So that should be pretty good as well.
Are those things, I mean, I always ask this, but I think in general, you should register to come to these.
Yeah, especially, some of these things, if it's a lecture on a historical topic, you might be able to get away with just showing up. But for things like concerts, when we have chefs for food things, you definitely want to register because those tend to fill up.
Yeah, so you want to, get on the computer and register or call and
That's right.
register, or you can do it online, right, too? You can register online?
Yeah.
So lots of ways to do that. You have some movies coming up, too.
That is correct. We're trying something new. Used to be we just did what's called Sunday at the Cinema, which on the months that we're open on Sundays, once a month we'll show a movie. Now we're also trying out Friday matinees, which, Friday at 2 p.m., just come to the library. We just pick a random movie and put it on. That we have popcorn and water, and just come in and watch a movie on the big screen in the meeting room.
That sounds like fun. By Friday afternoons, you're looking maybe for a relaxing moment. And then you just come in. You don't have to worry about, registering for
Right,
that.
for those, we got
Yeah,
plenty of seats.
just come. Okay. Anything else coming up that you want to mention?
I think those are most of the big ones for March.
Good. I'll just mention a couple of things here. I just want you to know that the furry readers for the children's story time, there, you know what that is. They bring dogs in. Those lovely little dogs are accustomed to being here, and the kids will read to their dog that they have been given to, and that's so fun. They really like it, but you really have to register. It's always so popular.
That is always fills up instantly. So
Yeah.
you got to ready for that one. I know it's right here at our desk. We get to see the dogs come in and go up the
And
elevator.
go up.
So
Yeah, and it's just really a fun time, so you'll want to do that. And of course, there's all kinds of story hours. You just look on the computer, come in. I think they have a schedule upstairs, like a calendar of different things, so you have to register your son or daughter to come on in and do that. So that sounds good. I do also want to mention March 11th. That is when we have a novel idea. This is our third program that the Friends of the Library has sponsored. And the Friends of the Library sponsor a lot of the programming that's here, and some of the items, the big ticket items that are available or given to the library through monies that the Friends of the Library generate through book sales. In fact, we just had a very successful book sale in August, and we're looking for books again. So when you want to, you're done with your book, you want to bring it in, it goes in the book nook, it's saved for the book sales. The next one will be in August. But the novel idea starts at 2 p.m., and this time we will be selecting authors that are not as well known as the ones you see, lots and lots, dozens of books by. These are authors that are excellent authors, but maybe you haven't read them yet and you need something different to read. So they'll have that. And I think most of them have a series too.
correct.
Yeah, so there's like more than one book you could read. I know a lot of people like to read certain authors because you can keep reading that author, and you're going to have that too. Also, it's a good time to be with your friends. Bring your friend, bring your neighbor, and just sit for an hour and listen to a little book talk. And then we always have some light refreshments. After that, we have the Friends of the Library meeting. That's at 3 o'clock. You can come to the meeting if you'd like to, or whatever you prefer. Maybe you have to get going at that point, but you're very welcome to join in and see what the Friends of the Library is all about. So that is March 11th at 2 p.m., followed by the Friends of the Library meeting at 3 p.m. If you'd ever like to join the Friends of the Library, it just costs $5. for a single, $10 for a family, and that money all goes to the library to support any programs or items the library people would like to have. So I think we covered it all. Matt, is there anything else you need to tell our viewers?
I think that's good.
We hope that you have enjoyed learning about gadgets and gizmos, and you might come in and enjoy the adult programs or the children's programs. And I really hope to see you at a Novel Idea. I'll be there. I hope you are too. Bye for now.